Okay, so for me, as we always say, you can't see tension, but you can see someone's swing that is tension-free, okay?
Right.
Now, I know sometimes you say when you come down to impact, you sort of tense things up, okay?
Yeah.
That's kind of going to happen a few times. You can't stop that, okay? But if we can get the visual or the feeling, there's a finish line down here on your right leg, okay? As you come into impact now, they're coming all around a bit, as you come into impact, the club head, hands have won the race, and the club is back here somewhere. As you go to hit it, okay, there's impact, and your hand's already gone through that finish line, okay?
Is that my first?
This was your before. So
right.
this was left with the face wide open, shoulders you see very twisted out to the right there, hands way in front. There's the club there. Almost, I mean, that's kind of where the club would want to be, in line with your chest and your shoulders there. That club is, I'll say, 2 foot behind. So left, a few degrees open, spins to the left. The more left it goes, the more right you're trying to hit it. This one now, when we're looser, okay, as you come back.
I bent my knees there.
That's fine, your knees are going to bend. There we go.
So a bit.
Coming back down to a similar sort of spot. If you look at impact there now, if I go back to the frame.
Can't even see the club. It's going
Exactly.
fast.
But there's impact there. Look where your hands are. There's impact there. Look where your hands are. See? These have gone way past your right leg. Now, in retrospect, way past, we're talking this is much. That's way past in golf, because that's a big difference in golf, isn't it? We know the big difference. So this is why I say, if someone said to me now, you watch these 2 swings and just see this from face on, at the speed they are, I mean, we can just do it now. If we just watch these, at the start, if we can sort of sync them up side by side. If somebody is just watching your golf swing and not seeing what the ball's doing, okay? Okay. What do you see on this? You can't see a difference at that speed. 80 mile an hour, your eyes can't pick it up. No one can tell me they can see it. Oh, your hands are a bit ahead. What they can see is a ball flight. And if you know the ball flight laws and what the ball is doing based on the information given at impact, then you can determine what the fault is. But if you just see someone swinging a golf club and go, oh, that didn't look like this, or that looked like this, or this looked like that, what are you looking at? Right. You can't see. And again, what you feel, okay, is very often different to the real. Because no disrespect, you're not trying to put your hand up there, are you?
No.
That's not a normal thing. You know that's not right. But if we look at it here now, we're in a golf club. As you come in, there's impact, and there's your hands on that green line. Okay. So the more we can get the feeling that club head's going to win the race, I think potentially a lighter driver would help, and a slightly shorter, because that does feel quite long. I know modern drivers are longer than general, which is why that drivers are going so far. But a lot of times they make drivers longer and longer and longer, which is great for distance, but then trying to control it is even harder. And as you said, if we can say to you 200 yards in the fairway, it's far better than being 220 in the trees, isn't it? Or whatever you in the trees. So the feeling you have to get looser at grip. Don't worry about having. Again, as you went back here now, you went, oh, my knees are bent. Well, that knee's going to bend in there. It can't stay over here somewhere. So this hips road, that's actually a good position. Okay, the arm will be a little bit hinging there. That's only. Straight, the thing is, if I said it should be straight, you'll lock your arm there, and your club's going to be there.
Yeah, that's right.
That's going to be no benefit to you at all. So don't look at golf swings and say that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, because a lot of times you're looking at things that are just characteristics. If a car drives by with, I don't know, sort of funky lights on it, those lights look terrible, the car can still drive. It doesn't affect the car in terms of, it just looks a bit different. That's its own characteristics.
I'm just thinking of consistency, isn't it?
Exactly.
If I do the same thing over and over again, and I can control that.
Exactly. The club can come back and I suppose in reality it's more of a dead heat we're looking for. But the feeling to you to try and get away from this is to be that. That's the feeling, okay? So the club head has to catch up and overtake with the driver to square that club face up. If the hands are in the race, the club's left back here, still racing, while the hands are in the podium taking the champagne, okay? Again, if we're tense and we're tight and we're overthinking, it's very difficult. Just look at the actual difference in your head and your shoulders. How scrunched up you look on there. It's like, because you're trying to pull. That's a swing of someone with a lot of thought trying to not go left. Trying to do what physically, humanly possible they can do to hit it right of green line. And the way we get that ball right of target is with the club head. The club has got to catch up. The hands and the shoulders and then beat the club, and the club's got to travel 10 times further. You think how far your body actually travels. If we put a spot on your shoulder here, and then when your shoulder, that's how far your body travels. From there, back to impact, it's travelled there. It's gone there to there. I know, 2.5 foot in total maybe, from sort of edge of shoulder to chest, back to shoulder again, whereas that club is travelling all the way around there, all the way around there, and all the way back, probably about 20 feet. So body works 2 feet, club works 20 feet. You're going to be working a lot quicker than your body. Otherwise, the body's going to win the race and the club's left up here somewhere miles behind, leaking out to the right, out to the left, sorry.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, it does.
Good stuff.